Can you guys hear me? If somebody could, like, let me know in the chat if they can hear me. It says my mic is going through. There we go. Okay, well, it says my audio is working, and I know there's only like 5 of you. Oh, yeet! Oh, awesome. Hi, it's nice to have you in the chat. I don't want to name you by name, but like, I know your name. I'm a bit quiet? Okay, cool. Let me turn that up a little. Is that any better? Maybe. Hoping so. I've turned it up quite a bit. And I've tried to turn the music way down. I had the Stand with Science last year. But this is the first stream of the year, so I've kind of forgotten what I'm doing. Thumbs up? Alright. Fantastic. Thank you. Hi, Peculiar People! Thank you for popping into the stream. It's the first stream of the year. It's weird to be back. It's nice to be back. I was really nervous about this. Mike is gone? What could have changed? Which mic are you using? By you, I mean me. I'm asking OBS. Properties. Oh, that might be why. Okay.
Is that better or worse? Hello? Hello, hello, testing. Testing, testing. No? Testing, testing? Hello, hello? It's so weird because it's perfectly fine on my thing. That doesn't mean anything though. Advanced audio properties. Any improvement? Nope, even I can see that there's not.
Is that better? Is that better? I hope so. It says it's catching it. But I'm not getting any answer, so I assume that's a no. Nothing! God, that's not good. Okay. What can I try? What can I try? I don't know what I can try. You know what? I'm gonna try just checking. Can you hear me? Can you? No. There we go. Okay. Anything? Anything at all? Thumbs up? All right. Well, at least the VR mic is working. I'll have to figure out what was going on with the other mic. Wouldn't be the first stream of the year if we didn't trip over ourselves a little bit. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate it. All right. Well, then I guess we're just diving in. Because otherwise you guys can't hear me. Oh, goodness. It was weird leading up to this week, because, I kind of got over my nerves after the first couple of streams last year, but now it was suddenly, all new again. Get rid of all those little things. Here we are. The weird little bald creature we're working with at the moment. Okay. Cool. Some of the feedback I got last year was, man, there's a delay. Okay. Just to be clear, I don't have a mod today. I mean, I have a robot mod, but it's just me working on chat, checking chat, all that jazz. So I'm kind of adjusting to that. That's relatively new to me. The main feedback I got last year was very positive, but also that it's like I'm close to my VR boundary. There we go. Also that I moved the camera around way too much, which I didn't realize in the moment. It's hard to tell when you've got the camera on your head because it's, you're just moving in whatever way feels natural. But it turns out we move our heads quite a bit. So I'm going to try to stay more level-headed, literally. Ha ha ha. And we'll see if we can avoid giving any of you guys motion sickness. That would be fantastic. All right. So this is where we left off last, would it have been November? It would have been last November. It's been a minute. We've got half the face done. She's not looking especially intimidating, but she is following the reference. So I have faith that as we add the hair, she's going to look a little less, I don't know if you guys can hear my cat meowing at me. Hopefully she's going to look a little less sickly. Well, maybe not less sickly. She's kind of supposed to look sickly, but a little more intimidating. Right before the stream started, I was playing. Hey Ramada! Thanks for popping in. I expected today to be quiet. I'm so thrilled that folks showed up. Right before the stream, I was playing with my cat in the hopes of exhausting both of my cats, so that they wouldn't yell at me during the stream to play. But I should have known that was a vain hope. Cats will do what cats will do. I'm kind of hoping he'll hop into my lap and say hello to the camera, but doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. He's probably just staring at me judgmentally, as he's wont to do. Today is a pretty quiet one, I think. Just trying to get used to streaming again. And hop back into this. I can hear Darcy running around behind me. If I make enough noise, she'll pay attention to me, right? Quite possibly. What I'm trying to do here is what I was struggling with at the end of last year, which was the shape of the mouth is what I was trying to achieve. I'm going to try this one again. Because, we kind of got the general shape of the lips, but the lines really define any, shape choices or major contour choices. I'm kind of hoping I can figure that out today. I hope you guys can still hear the chill music and that it's not too loud. I don't have it on my end right now. It's another weird little audio problem I was having. Yeah, something like that. Getting the music to play through the Oculus headset. So clearly I have some audio stuff to work out this year, but we'll figure it out. And I think this will work okay. Last year we were sculpting the face. Today it's mostly going to be contouring the other half of the face and figuring out the hair, which I've been low-key thinking about since last November, just trying to puzzle out in my head how I'm going to go about it. I've got a couple ideas. So much of this is me winging it if I can't find someone who's done it online and shared it. That's the kicker, is there's plenty of people making some brilliant stuff in Quill, but not all of them are sharing how they did it on the interweb. And so then I just gotta puzzle it out. Wing it. Right. Deselect. I can live with that. Darcy, if you want to talk to the audience, you should come here. Having cats can be like having small children. Sometimes. Anything new in the chat? You can't see when I check the chat. It's going to look like I'm staring into space. You haven't seen anyone streaming VR before, which is awesome. Yeah. It's nice because, anyone who tries to look for VR art will probably only find me, which is neat, but also it's kind of intimidating to be the first person streaming this kind of thing. I should say first person streaming it for free. Because I know there's a number of brilliant VR artists who stream, but they stream via for like their Patreon patrons and stuff. And that's wonderful. But I know there's lots of folks curious about the medium who aren't going to pay for it because they're curious, but they're not like invested yet. I think there's so many exciting things that VR is capable of. But most people associate it with like kind of the dystopian kind of Ready Player One sort of energy, which I totally get. Like it is very I think it's very capable of going in that direction too. But I think that's why it's so important that empathetic creators interested in its positive properties get into it early and try to shape it for good. Can you guys hear me? I get quieter when I'm talking while I'm working. Oh, but the mic is also going through the Oculus, so I imagine that probably won't be a problem. I hope. Assuming the Oculus mic is working as it should. I can hear my cats behind the computer, like behind where your camera, where you guys are watching from, is. I think they're making mischief. I think they might be getting into something they shouldn't. But I'm going to choose to believe it's nothing until I hear something. Nope, that wasn't a good sound. One moment. Did you break something? No? Okay. Oops. Turned on. I've got a setting turned on. I have no idea if you guys can. I don't think you guys can see this because you guys are getting a screen from my monitor right over there. But I have it set so that when I double up again, it goes back. That's very fascinating. Yeah, you don't see the see-through. And you hear us. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So glad it's still going well. Or it's all still functioning. All right. I think if I do... Yeah, if I do this... And then curve this through... As always, I'm happy to answer any questions you have about VR or the program. And if I don't get any questions, I'm just gonna babble until the stream's over. Lord knows I don't need help talking about this particular topic. Hmm. Yeah, most of what I do this stream for really is just the sharing aspect and getting to show what I'm working on and all that jazz, but I have so many little things that I'm hoping to improve on the stream this year. Like, I could definitely use a more professional lighting setup, very much at the whim of the weather at the moment. And I have like a light above that I used in some of the other videos, but it's not especially good lighting. It's just kind of the default that came with the apartment. And what else was I hoping to improve on this year? A better mic, which, the mic I have does generally work, usually. It wasn't today, but it usually does. But it is also, like, bare minimum, for sure. But, sometimes just functioning well enough is good enough. I like these, but I want them thinner, I think. We have a thick, thin tool, which is kind of nice. No, wrong way. Oh, come on. I know you can. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I just have to zoom in a little bit. Now I need to make sure it's all showing like I want. Trying really hard to stay conscious of how I move the camera. I think it's fair to say the first step to keeping your audience is to not make them motion sick. That would be, I think, a very safe starting point. Yeah, I think that's better. So we'll do the same thing to this. Thin it up a little bit. Check the chat. Yeah, I'm hoping to wrap up her head today. And then it's not like I haven't been working on the project outside of this head. I do work on it when I'm not streaming. And I'm very excited by some of the progress I've made on the foyer of the mansion and some plans I have for Laura's bedroom and Carmilla's bedroom. I'm so excited to start putting some of that together on stream. That I think is where like the real magic happens. Is like I like making I like making characters, a lot, but when you make an environment around yourself in VR and like you're sitting in it, it is. For me, it feels transcendent. Like I've just made a world, which I guess, I mean, kinda feels so good. That feeling of standing in a virtual reality world, and in particular a virtual reality world that I've designed, that's the addictive part for me. Darcy is yelling. He does this every day, too. Any cat owners in the audience? Every day I try really hard to play with Darcy and Penny as much as I can before I get to work. And by get to work, I mean like sit at my desk. It's all here. And then as soon as I start working, they start they start yelling at me like I've never played with them a day in their lives. Yes, Darcy. Are you very neglected? Are you terribly neglected? The most unloved kitten there ever was. Goofy cat. Love him to bits, though. Trying to decide how precise I want to get with this. The top lip's probably fine, actually. I do feel like this could be. So the weird part is making sure it all works at all angles. Yeah, no, I don't like. This is the part where I'm having trouble figuring if I'm just being picky. And it's totally fine. Oh, it was in the other layer. So if I grab that. Yes. No one's gonna be that close to her face. Let it go, Indy, let it go. Keep moving. Save. Check chat. If from a distance it doesn't show, then it's probably fine. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Like, we're probably gonna be more like this in the actual thing. But when I'm all up in her face, I want it to be perfect. But nah, it's looking good. We are in good shape. So that's the layer I want. Here. Alright. Let's start transferring all of this over to that side. Actually, first things first. Let's just get that eyebrow. Is that the layer it's on? Yes, it is. Give me that eyebrow. There it is. That's one of my favorite things about this program, is just, you've modeled a thing, you like it exactly as it is, you got it just right, so you can just, whoops, duplicate it. And now we have one for the other side, although I need to bend it in the other direction. There we go. Awesome. Now back to that other layer with all those lines. And I think... Okay. I think we can do this with relative ease. I'm going to select all those black lines. I'm going to duplicate them all and move them ever so slightly and put them on a new layer, new painting. Whoops. Yep, that's the one. Then, okay, I gotta be careful with this. I have a bad habit of accidentally crashing Quill when I try to mirror stuff, which I think is like, you know, an issue with the program, but like, issue with the program or not, I need to learn to work around it until it's not an issue anymore. Okay, make it a transformable object. And then flip it. But across which axis? I think I want Y, but I've made this mistake before. Did I do it? Where are you? Whoa, where'd they go? Shit, where was the origin? I'm not sure where the origin was. If I move the mouse around, I might be able to see a flying set of lines, but I don't... Oh, it's down there! Yeah, no, that wasn't the direction I wanted to flip on. Come back to me. Oh, no, maybe it is. You know what? Whatever the case, it worked. And that's what matters. Perfect. Flawless execution. There was probably a lot of camera jumping there. Sorry about that. Wait, now I'm going to put it on piece by piece, because I'll be honest, I probably didn't get it perfectly symmetrical when I made the face. But that's okay. Oh. Turn transform off. There we go. Does that sit? Okay. That's kind of the vibe I want on that side. That was probably I'll be real, probably the smoothest mirror I've ever done, which is probably sad given that it ended up down there. But I'm just thrilled I don't have to restart the program and potentially lose progress. We take our wins where we can get them. The hollowest cheeks. Our girl do be sickly. Oh. Okay, maybe I want to do this piece by piece, actually. Need that heavy lid. Yep. Well, we also need it attached to the eyelid. That would be ideal. Yes. Yes. Ha 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 ha. There it is. Deselect. Checking chat. The curse of being an artist. Yep. True dat. being a perfectionist, but also knowing that perfectionism probably isn't going to help you finish your project. Good enough is an underrated state of affairs, I think. Not that you shouldn't aim high, but if aiming high is keeping you from doing anything, that's no good. How do you even... Oh, okay. I kind of see how you're sitting in there. Love when I get sudden realizations about the design that I made. Like I'm not the one who designed it. Oh, that was smart. The way they designed that was smart. It's too bad I couldn't remember why I did that the way I did that. All right. Ah! Look at you, Carmilla. You got a face. Which sounds like a small thing, but it's a lot more than you had a couple months ago. It's a lot more than you had yesterday, kinda. All right. Okay. I might want to do the shoulders before I do the hair so that I can drape it around that. Because there's a little bit of like an in front of the shoulder, behind the shoulder action happening. Yeah, okay. We'll do that first. Is that the one I want? No. Rounded ribbon brush? No. Nope. Oh. Was it really the first one? I'm just a dumbass. That's fine. Okay. We all have our moments. How do we want to do this? I've done this before with... Sorry, I keep getting closer, but every so often I run into my guardian wall and then I get a cage around me that you guys can't see. And that doesn't help me, so I need to work around it. Straight line. But then we want to give it a curve here. Yeah, just a little one. Oh, we also have a shoulder there in the nook of the... Oh, why can't I grab you? There we go. I might want to do that thinner. Something like that. Yeah. I'll give it that. Yeah, it seems about right. Cool. And I generally try to put my reference 1-to-1 scale with how I build it, just because it's easier. Honestly, it's just easier. Got that long neck. Sorry, sometimes I accidentally grab the world instead of the object, and I'm sure that's not
great for the camera. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. You got through the week. Congratulations. And your Friday is chill enough that you can play my stream in the background, and I'm delighted about that. Thank you for choosing the peculiar stream. Yeah, I'll need to close off her head at some point, but we'll take care of that later. I think from here, I can literally just... Wait, I heard scratching. No, okay. No, the cat is... I was trying to think of what could be in that direction that they could be scratching. They should be fine. Are they scratching the carpet? I hope not. Okay. Got that nice long neck. We'll just toss, for now at least, we're just going to toss a little torso in there. Actually, first things first, I'm going to kind of fill this out. So I'm just going to do like that. Yeah. Oh gosh, my cord is caught on my chair. We good? Okay, we're good. Maybe it's a little low, even taking her long neck into account. Oh, now it's definitely short. Yeah, no, that feels very short. It feels like the right distance in front to me. It's enough to get us started. The torso is not our primary concern today, which is probably why I'm struggling to form it. It's not what I've been thinking about. But I've done that once before with Laura's model, so I'll figure it out again. A bit of shadow in there. And we'll get some of that kind of neck muscle and collarbone lines and stuff another time. This will do the job for now. Merge that with the layer below. Yay. So now we have all of that together. And I'm going to make a whole new layer. Actually, I'm going to duplicate. There's just a straight duplicate button, or do I need to select? I think I need to select it. Duplicate the skull a little bit, and then make a new painting layer with that. Move that above everything else. Okay. Paint that. Whatever the heck that is that I picked. There it is, kind of red. Sort of. Beautiful. Not actually especially, but we're gonna make it beautiful. What does the front of her hair look like? Okay. Tricky. Just gonna place that there, and then I need the wireframe. Yeah. That's what was bothering me there. Grab that. You have to keep in mind what the wireframe's doing so that if you want to deform something, you kind of tug it in that direction. Right now she looks like a Halloween prop. But that's not a bad thing. It's also not where we're going to stay. It's gonna get better, I promise. I don't even feel like I'm reassuring you. I feel like I'm reassuring Carmilla. Like, I promise I'm going to make you look fabulous. Just be patient. I don't like what this is doing. I thought that was going to work a little better than it did. Oh, you know what I can also do? There's literally no reason I can't do this. At least I don't think there is. We'll find out shortly whether we can't do this. If we turn the wireframe off, and then select the head. There's my color tool. Literally just make the skull. Oh, see that's a potential reason why we can't. But if I change colors and dye just that, haha. Oh yeah, that'll work fine. That will work just fine. So now it's just the same, it's just one brush stroke. And now we can work on top of that to make it look right. I like that. We're gonna make that work. Okay. I suspect there's gonna be a lot of me rotating around her. I'm gonna try not to make it sickening. But I apologize in advance. We're gonna make it sickening as in fabulous, not sickening as in you need to throw up a little bit. We're gonna try not to do that. Mm-mm. That color. Not that. This one. Oops. Too much. There we go. That's better. Haha. Fabulous. And now, returning to this empty layer. Okay. How are we going to do this? I've been contemplating this for a long time. Because I think her hair needs to be long and flowy like this. But that sure as hell doesn't make it easier for me to sculpt / paint. But I believe. I believe in us. We can do it. Capped, rounded ribbon. How do I do this? Let's start here. Kind of seeing what the brush is capable of before I go trying to like. I don't dislike that at all, actually. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me just clip through my reference. Oh, one side's inherently going to be thicker because one side of the capped brush has this flat edge and the other has this more raised, sharp edge. I forgot about that, but that's fine. I can work with that. I just need to know that's what I'm working with. Okay. Make everything smaller for a moment. Okay, I can tell this is going to be one of those things that, like, I'm really bad at here at the beginning as I figure out how I want things to move, but I'm gonna be able to do it really well by the end, and then I'll be able to do flowy hair, and it's gonna be amazing. Okay, I think I've gotta, like, go with it, let it do the weird. Gosh darn it. This is not easy. Okay. This is why I chose to stream. You guys get to see the messy winging it in real time. Okay, okay. Right. I think maybe I don't need as big of a brush stroke as I think I do. Okay, okay, okay. I have a guess. One thing I really like about Quill is that you can make things really, really big with lots and lots of little triangles in it. And then you can shrink it down, and it looks a lot smoother once you shrink it down because you made it so large to begin with. So all those little details kind of like, oops, not the button I wanted. So let's see. I'm just going to try to get that general shape without even thinking about the head. I'm just trying to get like a flowiness. Let's go to the sharp side. I think that's what I want. Or maybe I'm just insane. Mm. Okay, it actually doesn't look that bad, but I think we can do better. But when we shrink it down, it does look like even better still. Okay. Another trial. Meow. I hear you. Yep. If you want to hang out, come in here. I'm talking to my cat. I know I can get one smooth curve. Do I really have to? Like, another option would be to, like, duplicate it multiple times kind of thing, but I feel like that's unnecessary. I feel like the other one looked okay enough. I think the other one looked... I think I need to get over how unappealing some of the, like, jankiness when I'm shaping the hair looks, because once it's all together and simplified on the model, I think it's going to look perfectly acceptable. So we're going to run with that theory until it breaks, or until it succeeds. Unfortunately for us, this isn't like robotics. I don't have to worry about waste of resources. I guess that's what the CAD step in robotics is for, when you're like building it in 3D, is to work some of that out, maybe. Hey, that's not bad. That's not nearly as janky as the first time. Oh, that last bit was a little janky, but... Okay, maybe we're learning. I like to think we are. Okay. Let's shrink you down. Zoom in. Oh, I think we shrunk her down too much. I think I actually liked it before that last curve. Just like that? Or was it just like that? Yeah, that'll do. How do we want to do this? Oh, I wonder. I wonder. Can we just like thicken this for kind of just the whole back? Let's find out. The answer is maybe yes. Perhaps. Oh, it'd be nice if it was that easy. Let's see it. Not bad. She's supposed to kind of have like thick, luxurious kind of hair. She's got a weird kind of mullet thing going on right now. Yeah, I think that'll work. Whoopsie. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay. So we want the part to be like right about here. You know what? If I can do like the front two pieces of hair, then I can like try to fill in the rest and make it look right. That seems like a reasonable approach. So let's do that. About here. And come out of the head about like that. We've got quite the kind of volume there, so we're gonna try to recreate that. I might want to zoom out. There we go. There we go. And while I certainly try to keep the grid neat, all the triangles neat, I need to remember that they get, first of all, they get optimized and simplified and also that they really don't show when you turn off the wireframe. Like, oh my god, my cat's eating plastic. What are you eating? Nope. Nope, Darcy, come back with that. Darcy. The weapon at the scene of the crime. The criminal is on the floor behind me. Do you want to come say hi, criminal? Now that you've gotten my attention in the middle of a live stream? No, you just want to sit there and stare at me judgmentally. I kind of figured. It's not as good of content, unfortunately, but... Come here, you. I gotcha. Here's the criminal. What do you have to say for yourself, sir? There's no shame. There's no shame in that face. Absolutely none. You're not sorry at all. Yeah. You're lucky you're so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for everything that the camera did just then. Darcy has done many, many plastic crimes in his time at our house. He loves he loves plastic wrap, and he loves any kind of packaging that makes crinkling sounds. He's a goof. I honestly wouldn't mind that much if he would just come on camera, but the fact that it almost all happens off camera, I'm like, that's not fun to watch. And so it's just disruptive. Let's try the same method we did for the back of the hair. See if that doesn't help. Same thing, I just need more waves in it. Let's see what we can do here. It's kind of doing it. It's a little wonky over here. We might be able to fix that. There we go. Haha. I feel like we can get that cleaner. Haha. That looks right. Alright. This has a little kind of twist in it almost. Before. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. Hmm. We got that first curl. Getting more is tricky. Ooh, interesting. Okay, wait. What if. Should I be, like, kind of pulling them out like this? It seems kind of messy. Something doesn't feel like it's quite working. What would happen? Just curious. I will explain what I'm thinking if once this works or it doesn't work. Okay, so what I was thinking was, what if I just said, fuck it, and painted the dang hair rather than trying to, like, sculpt it, which, sculpting is kind of necessary for the face, right? You kind of got to be precise and make sure it works mechanically so you can change expressions and stuff like that. At least for this project, it is. But for the hair, that might work just fine. That might work just fine. And I think the answer to that is yes. Yes, it does work. Which is fantastic because it's much easier. Figuring out when to be precise and when to just, paint like a painter, which is what comes more naturally to me. Can be tricky, but I'm excited. That seems to be the right answer here. It kind of covers an eyebrow in the reference. And then I may want to use the more sculptural method just to get the right arc on the part, the volume of the part. Shorter. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Wow, that flip startled me. I just accidentally flicked my wrist a little bit and made the camera fly. All right. Well, worked the first time. Let's see what we can do. Hmm. Too big. Oh, No, that's opacity. Toggle width, that's toggle taper, toggle opacity taper. Auto, press auto. Okay, I just I just figured out a tool in this that I didn't know was here, and that is the taper by press. So that means that when I press the paint button just a little bit, oops, wait, I can do just a thin stroke. And if I press it completely, I get a thicker stroke. I didn't know I had that kind of control, and that's very exciting to me. But also, I don't quite know how to control it. Oddly enough, I haven't done a ton of like literal painting in here. I've done a lot of like building, which is fine. It's a great tool for that, for VR, but especially when you're like me and 3D programs, like Maya and stuff. Like, it's not that they don't make sense. It's just that I've never been able to use them creatively, like proficiently enough. Whereas I find Quill a lot more intuitive. How did I do this beautiful brush? Oh, I made it really big. I keep forgetting that that's how I did this the first time. Let's see. But yeah, cool stuff. In, out, in, out. I'm going to be redoing this brushstroke quite a few times, I think. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Let's see here. Trying to shrink that weird little end. Okay, cool. Shrink you. Where are we at on time? 1:21. Okay. I think I can, at the very least, have it in a nearly done state in 40 minutes. Not that we're limited to 2 hours, but like I don't like to go more than 2 to 3 because having a TV on your face isn't great for your neck for that long. So usually by then my Bodhi wants a break. Generally. I can still shift this a little bit. Get closer to what I have in the reference. Oops. Bend that out a little bit. Yeah. So that it sits a little more naturally on her shoulder. Which at the moment is, yeah, there should be more up here, but we'll figure that out when we sculpt the body. Not bad. Not bad at all, I don't think. She's looking a little more herself every time. Did I have this? Wait. Is that what I was using just now? No, I think I accidentally switched brushes, because that looks like it's the brush I intended to use. I was just trying to see. It's about that big. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. There's a little bit I need to figure out here in terms of like this hole here and there. But we'll see how it looks when we've got more hair on her and figure it out then. She's looking pretty good. What is going on? I don't like the way that that's poking out. Okay. Now, if we can figure out the sides. Be in pretty good shape. Let's save what we have. I have an itch on my eyebrow and I'm trying to decide whether to take off the helmet. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh. If I can, like, get the hair out of the part sculpted, then I think I can paint in the rest and it'll look pretty good. It's gonna look really freaking bizarre until then, but that's okay. It's all a process. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's gonna work just fine. I think that's gonna work. Okay, cool. I keep doing these wrist flicks that really rotate the camera at hyperspeed. And it keeps startling me. What? Now let's do the same thing over here. Figure out. This is the weirdest haircut on the planet right now. I think all of this has to go out a little bit more. I think the skull just has to look a little bit bigger. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Yes. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. So these are gonna come like down like that. Back up. Way up. Mm. Pretty good. But also pretty thin. Much better. Haha. I love the thickening tool. Although it really messed up the end right here. But we can figure that out. Could even just kind of do that. I can always paint in some fresh ends. There we go. That side looks pretty much correct. There's a little bit of weirdness here. Oh, that's fixable. Oh my gosh. I think she's looking pretty good. Like, there will definitely be tweaking, of course, trying to kind of work it out more precisely, but I find that getting the broad idea on there is the hardest part. And then once you kind of know how you've built the thing, it's easier. Do I actually want to duplicate that? No, I definitely don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. No, I think it just needs its own. Brush stroke. Whoa, where did the grab tool go? I lost it. I lost my mouse. I can see it here. Oh, I made it too big. It was bigger than me. Yeah, no, that would make it hard to see. That would make it hard to see. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Big again. I think it works, but I think it needs to be thicker for starters. probably how I ended up with the grab tool bigger than my head, was doing that to the other brush stroke. Hmm. Some of these. Uh-huh. So I don't think it's just right, but I do think it's very close. Hmm. Better with this. We're definitely close. Not there yet. But we're nearly there. I'm definitely not going to make more progress today because my head is very kind of fuzzy from being in the helmet for so long. So I think this is where we'll break. Though first I'm gonna... I also want to thin out her face a little bit. Like, I feel like... I don't know if I want to tug down the chin or just like push the cheeks. This feels like a steeper angle than this. Things to play with next time. So exciting. Let's take a picture. You can take 2D pictures and video in here too, which is cool. Very nice for social media. I want to be on the other side. There we go. Oh, good. That's all saved. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Let me switch real quick. Well, no, I am going to say goodbye in the helmet because, wait, I'm not facing the computer, am I? I'm using my in-helmet virtual desktop to try to, see where I'm looking. Am I too far now? I literally have this. Thank you all for hanging out today. This was a really wonderful first stream of the year. Quiet, but I think it's good to kind of go into the new year a little carefully, gradually. I hope some of you guys come to hang out again. And I'll see you all. Anyone who wants to show, I'll either see you on YouTube if you go check out the VODs on YouTube, or I will see you in 2 weeks, which is first week of February? Something like that. Hopefully see you soon. All right. Bye, guys.